Where is that timer thing? Tells me that I've been streaming for how long? Troubleshooting no sound. That's the name of the video. I can't even see the number of seconds. Oh, there it is, 20 seconds. So I am streaming. Checking audio. Oh, and I open it on the wrong screen. It's supposed to be on this screen. Dummy Doug. Such a Doug. Now, let's come over to this one. Welcome, Troubleshooting No Sound in Steam Game Fallout 4, Windows Daily number 119. Today is December 22nd, 2022. On a Thursday, I'm going to duplicate this tab and then drag that over to my monitor number 3 so that I can see if you guys come up with anything in chat. Eric, if you're there and watching, check your email because I sent you a link for the remote connection today. I'm going to check audio here. For the remote connection today, I'm going to check audio here. That's working, and then I'll pop this chat out. And Eric also come into the Zoom session. So we missed Eric yesterday because of my scheduling faux pas. And then Eric came into the Zoom session after I ended the stream yesterday. So we've had a little bit of a conversation. We didn't talk about the issue of what's going on with his computer. He offered to fill me in more. I said, no, I want to wait till the live stream so that the people that are with us in the chat room can participate. So hello, Mortant, Frankie B, Darren Gilholm. And I still haven't got anything coming in from Eric. So are we going to miss again today? Eric. I don't think I even know where he is. See, I think he's East Coast time, I believe. Yeah, because we said it's going to be 12 o'clock noon for him. Hello, Selden Ball and Zavi Manor. What's a Doug to do when the guest isn't here? Eric, where are you, my man? Now, when we had a little bit of time yesterday, I discovered that he doesn't get any kind of notifications for his emails, so he hadn't actually seen the email that I sent yesterday, even though he showed up in chat or after the live stream was over, because he thought that we weren't doing yesterday because I had the date shown wrong on yesterday's video. In the meantime, I've got that computer set up for Eric to come into the remote connection. I've got Zoom set up. It's not the same Zoom session. It's not the same link that you guys use on Saturday. So don't bother trying to come in. This is one-on-one Zoom. So in the meantime, what I'll do is come over here to my YouTube dashboard and do some things in here. I uploaded a video yesterday. And if I, on this YouTube money machine, how to scam your way to wealth on YouTube in 2023, if I click over here to content and then back to dashboard, you see that I got fireworks going on here because that's my highest rank video in the last 28 days. I think that's what that does. And that's why I get those fireworks. So this video's got 100 views at this point in time. My second most popular during this date range was at 80. Then let's go to comments because there's some things in comments that I think I can talk about. Oh, just this one that I've been holding on to for a while. From Pineapple Road, 6 days ago, someone I know has a habit of not allowing their computer to update. Apparently when they go to shut it down, if given the choice, they will select the option to shut down without installing updates. Let's make this bigger. Control plus sign. And I recently had to reinstall the operating system on a computer I recently purchased. This is a separate issue, right? Yeah. It's an older non-Windows computer, and that was a pain. So let's first talk about this one. Not shutting down the, not allowing their computer to update. Let's say do it later. And then yesterday decided to install the updates when they went to shut it down. And there may have been some naughty words thrown around. I have seen that happen. I have seen that happen with clients who keep saying no, don't install the updates, and then they come to a point in the middle of their workday where apparently Windows is fed up and it just restarts their computer in the midst of their workday. It's significantly important when you get a prompt to restart your computer, you need to do that. If you choose to postpone the updates, that's a different matter altogether. If you don't want it doing those updates and you want to really push them off, then what you should do is press the Windows key, go into Update Settings. Well, if you're on Windows 11, you're a little different in how you go about doing this. You click on Windows Update Settings and then come down here to Advanced Options and pause updates until a later date. Now, if you have Windows 10 Home versus Pro or Windows 11, these choices come out differently. But once you choose one of these, a longer date to postpone to, those pending updates will go away. And that orange dot, red dot down in the notification area will go away. So it's not going to try to install those updates. Now, sometimes when you have that yellow dot or red dot, I have seen it cause some other really strange symptoms that are, how do I troubleshoot this kind of thing? And if you restart the computer, that will probably solve that. If you postpone the updates the way I just demonstrated, that will probably solve that. Now, I can even show in Windows 11 how to go about that, because notice down here on these last 3 items, I have all 3 of those virtual computers up and running right now. They've been up and running for a few days now. So if I come over here to Windows 11, click on the Windows button, and then click on Settings, and then at the bottom of the left-hand side, click on Windows Update, and then here's pause updates for 1 week or up to 5 weeks. Now, on that other screen that I just showed you with Windows 10, it had all those dates. Well, it's 5 weeks. If you go down to the longest date that you can postpone the updates to, it's 5 weeks out. Now, when that date rolls around, you may be able to go back and postpone some more. I think there's a limit to how many times you can go postpone for the maximum amount of time. But you need to get those updates installed. So if you let it go to if you keep postponing it and you choose those weeks out and then you figure, oh, I can keep doing that. Next time you go try to do it, there's no other dates that you can postpone to. You have to go do the update. Now, Alt-Tab doesn't get me back to my chat window while I have the virtual computer up. Let's go take a look at chat and see what people are saying. Still nothing from Eric. So eventually he'll see my email and respond to it. We'll still try to get together with him. Eric has the audio problem in a game. I think that's the title of this video, isn't it? What the game is? Yeah, where is it? Over here? No, it's not. Where is it? Troubleshooting. Oh yeah, no sound for Fallout 4. That's what we're going to do with Eric. People saying hellos. Cordius Technology, good morning. I have seen you plenty of times, K Cordius Technology, and I believe I recognize you from Carrie Holzman's channel too, so I'm going to make you a moderator. That's just to turn, the only purpose of that is turn your name blue so we recognize that you've been around for a while. And but I prefer you don't go taking actions against spam comments or mean comments, anything like that. The other people who've been with me longer and know how I want that handled, I'd like to leave it to them, because I'm very permissive with what I allow people to say. If they're criticizing me or taking exception to something I say, that's fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But if they're just mean and vulgar and rude or spamming, advertising something else, then we hide them from the channel. Long Dog, I like to wait a week before Microsoft installs updates, gives them a chance to experiment on the public, and we find out if the update gets modified or recalled. Yeah, I do that. I'll do that with my clients' computers. If I have a computer that seems a little fragile, like sometimes it's had troubles. On my own computers, I usually let them install, but I pay attention so that if I have any problem throughout the day, I'll go back and uninstall that update. Loke, Catastart, I know you gave me the correct pronunciation. Do I have that right now? Loke, look, Catastart. Yeah, I think it's look, L-O-O-K. Catastart. I know you, I'm not sure if I got that correct. So give me a correction again if I got that wrong. From Amsterdam, Netherlands, one of my clients spends half the year in Amsterdam and the other half here in Fresno, California, IA. Look, says it's 18:08 there now, so 6:08 p.m. Lawn Dog, my computer's still messed up. It works, but when you attempt to open a file, the machine hesitates and then blinks the screen for a second and returns in the same spot. But the file does not open. The blink is hard to describe. The screen goes black for half a second and then comes back and the file is not opened. Looks as hey, I got blue P. Yeah, that's an emote that is some kind of expression. I don't know what it is. I am blue. That's what he meant. I skipped over some people's comments because I was trying to keep on Lawn Dog's conversation. No, I guess I didn't. I usually update manually as soon as possible. Sometimes I even install optional pre-release. Oh, there you go. Eager. Even going to the list of files and trying to left click just to highlight it will sometimes cause the hesitation and a little icon changes and then the blink happens. Whatever it is, I've been working on it all of yesterday and I've tried many things. Luke can be pronounced like Luke. Okay, I'm going to learn that. L-O-E-K, and then I'll put L-U-K-E. How about Catastart? You have a riddle for me. Go ahead, go for riddle. And Lawn Dog, how about, okay, will you do a remote session with me? Will you come in on Zoom, even if it's without your camera, and see if we can work on that? Let me go back, and not right now, because I want to set that up a little bit for these daily episodes. Hang on a moment. So let's get back and get this whole Lawn Dog's issue together. My computer is still messed up. It works, but when you attempt to open a file, in what program? What program are you opening the file in? Can you do it, have this problem symptom in Word and Excel? Are you opening a file? What programs are you opening a file in? And is it multiple programs doing the same thing? The machine hesitates. So what does hesitate mean? Probably means the mouse doesn't respond during the time of this hesitation, and then blinks the screen, so the screen goes blank, returns in the same spot. Same spot as what? This is where it'd be really useful to do remote connection, because what do you mean by that? That could be interpreted a few different ways, I think. The file does not open. Again, what program is it? I'm tempting to use, I guess, Windows File Explorer. No. What kind of? If it's a .doc file, you double click on it. It's going to try to open in Microsoft Word. File Explorer does not open files. If you have a text file, it's going to open in Notepad. Files don't open in File Explorer. You can double click on a file in File Explorer. It's going to open that file into the program that is designed for that file. So again, a whole lot easier if we got a remote connection. That blink is the app trying to run and fail. Probably. The program that belongs to that file is trying to open and it's failing, and so you see a screen blink. So it might be a problem with the program. Try opening the program on its own. I've tried all types of files, text, video, PDF. They all do the same thing. Okay, text, video, PDF, they do the same thing. It even doesn't. What? It even doesn't? Sometimes clicking a folder or highlighting a folder will cause that. Again, can we do a remote connection? Even if you don't want to do Zoom on audio, if you just give me a remote connection to your computer and interact with me on chat, we'll do that, because this is just, yeah, you're trying to describe symptoms that are hard to describe in text. I working on all of yesterday. Luke, have you given me the riddle yet? Nope. Don't see the riddle yet. I'm considering it. Give me an idea what the layout is to do this. Well, what you do is send me an email to this email address. And by return email, I send you the remote credentials. And now we do that just before going live, but we can test it prior. So if you send me an email now, we can do that setup now to give you an idea how to do it. Yeah, send me an email. I'll return a link to you. Then you click on that link. You'll get some prompts about, user account control. Click yes, click allow, all that kind of stuff. And then I'll do clicks on my side, and then that lets me see your screen and control the mouse from my side. You can end the session anytime you choose to. That's about how it works out. Let's continue on. I'm attempting to use, I guess, File Explorer. Yeah, so yeah, we could do that just with chat if you want to. And if you're willing to come in on Zoom, either just audio or with your camera, your choice, then that makes it easier to talk to each other. All types of files. Hello, Catherine. Does it? Yep, I agree. Describing this, I knew it was going to be problematic. And Catherine says, I'll like the video, please. Thank you so much, Catherine. Yes, do it now. Better it is. Luke says, if something happens here at 1800, something memorable, USA got the news at 900. In this, actually, that's written as 18:00. Well, 6 p.m. I'm going to say 6 p.m. and 9 a.m. In this case, that's the same day. Most USA is 9 hours difference. Where is the news first, here or over there? Well, it's over your place. If it happens at your place, then it's happening first, even though it's later in the day. Okay, audio only because I don't have a camera. Give me a minute to send you an email. Excellent. I'm not going to bring your computer up on screen. I still have a link in there for Eric. So I'm going to create a new session over here and bring my keyboard and mouse over here so you folks can see how I go about this. I click new session, and then I want to be on standard, not rescue lens. Rescue lens is if I'm trying to connect to somebody's cell phone camera. And then in here, I'll put lawn dog. And then I got this link tab, and then I'll copy link for clipboard. And I'm going to take that off screen because I don't want to advertise that link to potential troublemakers that might be watching on the channel right now. And I don't see an email from Lawn Dog, so I'll wait for that. And I'll send the return email to him. And then after we stop I'll go ahead and start up the remote connection. We just aren't going to have time to finish it today. Well, I don't know. Maybe we will. Does Ken have a show this morning? I haven't even checked. Let's go over here and try to set up a redirect to Ken's show. Click Add Redirect. And then search videos and see if there's a show here for Ken Stout. No, there isn't. Josh Kinder has a whole lot of Fortnite playing because he's at his aunt's house during Christmas season. Yeah, nothing there. So cancel out of that. Come back to chat. Zip files are opening with Explorer, Windows 10, also Windows 11. Even ISO files are open with Explorer. All right. Yeah, okay. I'll stand corrected with that. I'm not going to call those data files. Luke, no, if something happens everywhere in the world, so that can be in the USA. No, he's saying I was wrong about saying that it happens in Amsterdam. If it happens there first, that's where it happens. If something happens everywhere in the world, so that can be in the USA too. So he's saying if something happens here at 1600, so he's saying something worldwide. If it happens worldwide, but in Amsterdam it's 1800, USA, well, one of the 3 time zones in USA would be 9 a.m. So that can be USA too. So for instance, TWTC disaster was 9 a.m. in US. In the Netherlands, it was 3 p.m. Sorry, the difference is 6 hours. So he's referring to the East Coast of USA. So he's saying, where is the news first, here or over there? It's concurrent. Isn't it the same time? It's not first either way. But that's a riddle he's given us. Let's see. There's Lawn Dog. I've got an email from Lawn Dog. I'm going to reply to that and paste the credentials. So Lawn Dog, that credential is only going to work now. These credentials only last for a short amount of time. So you go ahead and click on that. We'll get the remote connection started, and maybe we'll go work with your problem today. Sorry, I later. Okay, so Eric was late coming in. So Eric will try again for another day. Are you good for tomorrow? Go ahead and let us know in chat. Are you good for tomorrow at the same time on Friday? Let's see. Who did I skip? Yeah, Lawn Dog says audio only. At the moment, we'll just try the remote connection. I haven't heard him come in yet. I should hear a ding. You might. Yeah, you should hear it because of the microphone. Luke, know if something happens everywhere in the world so that can be in USA too. Okay, I saw that already. And he gave us that about the difference. I do not want to see it anyway. I do not want to cause any trouble either. Do not want to see it. Oh, don't want to see the code for my Log Me In Rescue technician. I'm not worried about anybody that's blue. They're not going to be causing trouble. Sent an email. Yes, it did. Correction difference is 6 hours between Amsterdam and the East Coast. It still happens. Well, let's find out. Alexa, what time is it in Amsterdam?
In Amsterdam, it's 6:22 p.m.
Okay, 6:22 p.m. So yeah, that's 9 hours difference for me in California. Selden to Lawn Dog, did you try SFC scan now? And DISM. I'm sorry for my reaction. I'm just so fed up with this is the standard reaction in the Microsoft community and some other places anytime a specific answer isn't known. And I've never seen it work. Never. Not once. I've seen it report that it found some errors and fix it, but never fixed the symptom that I was experiencing. So Eric says yes for tomorrow. Doug, for some reason the link failed as some kind of blog median executable. Really? Well, blog median executable. What in the world does that mean? Okay, here's method number 2, Lawn Dog. Let's see. What method number 2 is, go to a website. I'm demonstrating here. www.logmein123.com. It's best to type this in the address bar, not in a search field. If you type it in a search field, you're going to get search results and you might click on the wrong one. Type it in the address bar, www.logmein123.com, press enter, and then it's going to ask for a 6-digit support connection. When you let me know in chat what that number, that you're ready for the number, I'll tell you what the number is, because I'll have to go get it at that time. So let's do that, Lawn Dog. It's a .exe, Lawn Dog. That I sent by text. It's not an executable, but it does require running an executable. So if you have security settings that you can't run an executable that came by link, then that's probably what's happening. Luke says, well, in the history books, we'll write the local time, so everywhere in the world it is different. Okay. History books will write the local time, but you said this is something that happened worldwide, not in a locality. So everywhere in the world it is different. Yeah, if the history books write in a time, they would have to specify what time zone they're talking about. It fixed things for me. Okay, so Selden had success with using these commands. I've tried them a lot. They are less painful than reinstalling from scratch, agreed. But I don't want to go there as a first resort because it takes a while to run those. I want to see the symptom first because lots of things can be fixed far easier than that. Gary to Selden, sounds like a problem with file extensions. So let's see, what was that? Selden. Yeah, I'm not sure that Gary was meaning to send that to Selden. I think it was LonDog that was having a problem running something that I sent. I haven't had another response from... Oh, I missed what you wanted me to do, he says. Okay, so I'll put it in chat here. At LonDog. Oh, LonDog's problem. That's what I thought you were referring to, Gary. So do www.logmein123.com. That's what you need to put into your browser right there. Oh, I want to try something. At LWTDB, which is the acronym for my channel. Will that work for people sending me? No, somebody tagging me in chat. Since this is my channel acronym, you can get to my channel by doing youtube.com/LWTDB. You don't have to include the @ symbol. That'll get to my my channel. Let's see, LonDog. I got to do this a little different over here. Control-C that. Close that. New session. LonDog. I'm ready to give LonDog the pin code when you get there. Watching to see LonDogs come in. I assume Gary meant that a damaged registry can't be fixed by my suggestion. Yeah, I don't know if registry can be fixed, but I think Gary was actually aiming his comment towards LonDog as he's correcting here. It's asking me to do a support connection, asking for a 6-digit number. Okay, the number is 616-331. 616-331. Oops. 616. 616-331 or LonDog. So I'm putting that into chat. Double checking to be sure I don't have a typo there. Yeah, that's the number, LonDog. Put that in. Click yes and allow or whatever permissions you have to give. You may have a few things come up as you're trying to make that connection. It's Gary to Selden. I left click problem. I think Gary's trying to... I was clarifying to Selden that was regarding somebody else's problem. I don't know. You guys probably understand what it's about. I'm lost. I'm confused. I don't know what I'm doing because I haven't said that for a while. There's LonDog coming in. Okay, I can show you the rest of this connection. So I come up here and right click. He's not ready yet. It says connecting, so he's not quite there yet. I'll hear a ding and I'll have a start button available for me on that menu. Gary says he's lost too. Did I say I'm lost? No, I said I'm confused and don't know what I'm doing. So LonDog, check to see if there's something else being asked on your screen. You might have to click an allow button or yes or something like that. And it might be hiding. So check to see if it's hiding behind the browser window or whatever is on top. Because this is taking too long. See here it shows that it shows right there that we've been on this for 1 minute and 37 seconds. LonDog, boy, I'm getting a weird error that the file wants to be saved. The executable says failed, but I'm hearing you say something about getting my request. Maybe the browser is blocking it. Yeah, you might have security things that are preventing it, but I very rarely, I can't remember the last time I had that happen. I don't know if I ever had that happen. I think more likely what it is, Lawn Dog, is if you click an extra time, a second time, you'll get a message about something failing because you're trying to essentially run it a second time. So I have seen where if a person is kind of clicking without paying much attention, that they might click to launch the remote connection again. So let's cancel that attempt. Well, I have to wait for it to time out. I can't cancel it until it's actually done. Use Alt-Tab to see if there's any other windows that are open right now that might be waiting for you to click on something. We do not need to save a file. Now, you might have an advanced option to run the file instead of saving it. That's what I've seen on some browsers. I think Firefox will offer you to cancel or to save, and to find the place to actually run the file, you have to click somewhere else. It's not quite so obvious to see. Pop-up blocker might be stopping the loading. Yeah, so turn off your pop-up blocker or use a different. That's a good one. Zavi, use a different browser. So you can go to a different browser, go to that address, www.logmein123.com, and then let me know you're ready for a new 6-digit code, because it will be a different 6-digit code because the one we just tried to do has failed. There we go. Lawn Dog, okay, I think I got a new window by clicking the actual link once. It took me somewhere else and said the code is in use. Yeah, it's too late for the code. So here we go. We'll get a new code and creating the new code. Here we go. Lawn Dog, the new code is 801930 or Lawn Dog. Now, if somebody else were to have gone to that site, logmein123.com, and put in that 6-digit code before you did, they would get in and you would not, and they would be labeled on my screen as Lawn Dog. I guess previously I said I was going to hide that. Well, I was hiding the link, not the 6-digit code. Now I need to not close this, because if I close that cancels the transaction. So Lawn Dog, there's your 6-digit code. We should see him pop up there. There he is. Now I can close this window, and we're waiting to see a ding come in. Did he tell us he's actually on a different browser? I think I got a new window by clicking on the actual link once. Took me somewhere else. Ready for new code. All right. Let's see if it works this time. If this doesn't work, we want to know what browser you're using, Lawn Dog. Google Chrome, he says. Well, that should be fine. Most commonly, I've seen the problem come up when somebody's clicking at the wrong place at the wrong time. I think there's a place where you click to join the session, and that window goes away, and then you're left at the prior window, and you don't want to click on that one again because you've already clicked on that. Oh, it's not Google Chrome, it's Google Chrome. Chrome. Or is that Chrome? GH can be pronounced as an F. Google Chrome. Chrome. Trying to figure out how to pronounce that. Still haven't heard a ding, so I think there's still something not working right. If this doesn't work, I will demonstrate it. Catherine says Chrome is correct. Well, I don't know. Is that how Catherine is spelling the F sound? Grom or from? It's got to be deep guttural noise. Lawn Dog, I have a feeling we discovered another problem with my machine. Well, that could be. So I'm going to go demonstrate how to do this, and that's going to be the end of today's session, is I'm going to connect Big Beast to Baby Beast in a remote control session so I can show how this procedure works. So this one has been sitting here too long, so I'm going to go again to whoops, wrong keyboard. www.logmein123.com. I'm a computer consultant. Jim, I'm not a typist. Then press enter, and it's asking for a 6-digit code. I know it looks like the screen didn't change at all. And then I'll come back over to, let's see, Rescue Technician. I'll do another new session, and I'll put in Big Beast build, create pin code. So the pin code is 300-609. So then I'll come back here and put in 300-609 and start download. Now it's doing a download in Chrome. That shows up in the bottom left here of the screen. In Edge, it would show up in the top, upper right. When it's finished blinking and stuff, then I do a single click on that to open it. Single click, don't do double click. And then user account control is enabled, so click OK to allow that. Let's see, is it? Now it's already showing up on my LogMeIn Rescue. It's already showing up, but I got to click OK on this. And then OK for the user account control, I'm clicking yes. I'm not sure if you saw that because all my screens went dark except for that message. There's the ding. So after clicking on that user account control, we should hear the ding. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. How does that go? Okay, so then I can close this. And now this is showing in blue and waiting. I can right click on that and choose start. And then I have to click on remote session. Now what has happened on Big Beast build at this point is I get this window that tells me support session established with DougBetts. I don't have remote visibility yet. It's just a remote connection. Come back here to Baby Beast. Now I have to click on launch remote control session. Or I could do launch desktop viewing session. If somebody was too squeamish about me being able to click on their computer, this would be viewing only. And I could not control their computer. This is the one that I usually use. I don't mind at all if somebody wants me to do the viewing session. So I'll click remote session. Now on Big Beast build, or the client's computer, there's this message. DougBetts would like to view your desktop and share control of the keyboard and mouse, meaning they still have control as well. And we can do tug of war with each other with the mouse, fighting each other for it. That's not a lot of fun. Click OK. Sometimes I have to ask people, let me use the mouse. Stop moving your mouse. No, stop moving your mouse. And just keep moving it. Okay, so there it says remote control started by DougBetts. If I switch back to Baby Beast, I can see the Big Beast screen from Baby Beast. Then I can click on full screen. And now, while I'm streaming the screen from Baby Beast through my capture device, Baby Beast is remotely controlling Big Beast. Is anybody's head hurt? So on Baby Beast, I can do Alt-Tab to get back to the chat window. So long dog, let's try that again another day. That was me a quick typing. Remember, I had 2 doggone much coffee this morning. Forbin, damn it, Jim, I'm a Chrome, not a Grome. Gary, computer consultant for 3 hours or a 3-hour cruise. Lawn Dog, yes, Doug, when I click the download button, it would send me the software on my machine, immediately going into save file. Well, okay, actually, yeah, you can save the file, but then you have to go launch it. It actually pops out and says failed. So the download of that installer failed. All right, well, we'll have to use another method in the browser, and it's Google Chrome. So I think we have another problem. Lawn Dog, perhaps you and I work on getting the remote connection outside of live stream so we can fix that, and then we'll deal with the issue during live stream. Forbin says, Doug, thanks for doing this. I'm only familiar with TeamView remote software. Lawn Dog, I'm pretty Doug unsure. I'm going to have to do a reset. I'm pretty Doug unsure. I'm going to have to do a reset. Can you download anything? That is the next thing I'm thinking about trying. Yeah, try downloading something else. Are there other ways that I can get you a remote connection without you downloading? The link didn't work for you. Downloading that installer stub didn't work for you. Yes, there is, I think. I think I can email you another form of installer. Sounds like you're suggesting just download something. Whatever's going on, I really feel is located in the registry, some kind of goofed up setting, but I would like to just have it witnessed as it is bizarre. Yes, I agree very much. Try a system restore from Wintermute. How long ago were you not having this trouble? How long have you been having this trouble? Maybe it is Chrome friendlying it up, familying it up, friendlying it up, fixing it up. That's it. Maybe it's Chrome fixing it up. That's what she meant. I know that's not what she meant. All right, it's time to shut this down. So we got Eric to get back to. We got Londog to get back to. Londog, I might interact with you with email, trying to get a remote connection working before we try it again during a live stream. Oh, there we go. He's given us a response to that. It started, I believe, yesterday. When I first turned on my machine, I noticed things. I mentioned this yesterday. Chrome was taking 30 seconds to start. Okay, quick little lesson here then. Click on the Windows button, and then let me just get, which one am I typing on? I'm showing you, both keyboards right now are working for Big Beast because Baby Beast is connected remotely to Big Beast. So, System Restore. So Windows key, System Restore, and then I don't like going straight to reset this PC, but I like going to create a restore point, but the reset PC will get you here too. So here's reset this PC, recovery, advanced startup. See, that doesn't say system restore. I want it to say system restore. That's why I like going this way. I'll do this again. System restore and create a restore point, because that gets you into system restore here with the old interface. So then click on the system restore button and then click on next. And this will show you what system restore points you have available to restore from. And if there's only one here, look down the bottom left. You might have a way to look back to older restore points. I don't like that I'm only getting one restore point. That was from December 20th. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to go configure this for the C. Click on the C drive and then configure the C drive. Turn on. I'm going to move this. Current usage is 2.41 gigabytes, but I've allowed 30.72 gigabytes. Why am I not getting more system restore points? I want more system restore points than that. Maybe they just haven't been triggered. I need to go check on where they're triggered. I should be able to set up a trigger for them in Task Scheduler. So if I go create a new restore point, I'll call it December 22. So you can create restore points before you do some installation. If you do a restore, Londog, to whatever point you have available, that will also create a restore point for right now so that you can undo the restore if that doesn't solve your problem or if that causes more of a problem. So now if I go to System Restore, I should click Next and be able to see 2 restore points. Yes, indeed. Maybe it's because I haven't done anything for a while that triggers a restore. I don't know. Going back to, I'm already on chat. Yes, I came to that conclusion about doing restore. That's something else I need to tell you about. I use create restore point all the time before I do certain things so I can roll it back. But guess what? They were gone. Oh, that's also saying something's going wrong for them to be gone. Unless you got a Windows update that, some of the Windows updates will wipe out your restore points because they cannot be, that particular update cannot be restored back. You would have to uninstall that update. I have like 40 gigabytes of save space, which would allow me 5 saves. Thank you for System Restore working so well. This is, what's that word? Sarcasm. Comes from the Ken Stout lexicon, where I learned that word. By default, our friends at Microsoft allow 1 restore point. Really? That's been going on for years, so I always increase the space for storage. Why you got wiped out, I don't know. I think it's because I haven't been triggering them to be made. I'm going to look into that a little bit. Yep, I agree. Certain Microsoft updates wipe out everything. Okay, I said I was going to end this, and I lied. I didn't end it back then. I'm ending it now. Same time tomorrow. I hope that was useful. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.